nothing away from a very good one. The shot from Alexander is extraordinary.
In the world of boxing, few matches have captured the imagination quite like the face-off between two renowned fighters, Britain's Dillian Whyte and Russia's legendary veteran Alexander Povetkin. The stage was set in August 2020 for these two gladiators to battle for the interim WBC heavyweight title. Alexander Povetkin, at 40 years old, was at the twilight of his illustrious career. Having faced numerous challenges and left everything in the ring in nearly every fight, he was no stranger to adversity. On the other hand, his opponent, Dillian Whyte, was in the prime of his career, young, fierce, and incredibly powerful, with 18 knockouts and his 27 victories. Known for his confidence, sometimes bordering on arrogance, Whyte was never shy about making bold statements and gestures. In contrast, Povetkin was the epitome of humility and restraint, letting his fists do the talking. These contrasting personalities only added to the intrigue and excitement surrounding the match. The bout had been years in the making, initially planned for 2018 but delayed due to failed negotiations and the global pandemic. Finally, in the spring of 2020, Matchroom Boxing's president announced that the fight would take place at the promoter's backyard in August, a setting as unique as the times. The tension between the fighters was palpable even before the first bell rang. At the weigh-in, Whyte refused to shake Povetkin's hand, a deliberate snub that spoke volumes. Povetkin, true to his character, took it in stride, adhering to his principle, "My fists will do the talking." On the evening of August 22nd, the makeshift arena in the promoter's backyard was set for an unforgettable clash. Povetkin was the first to enter, walking out to the traditional Russian song Rus by Nikolai Yemelin. Following him was Dillian Whyte, announced to the eerie howls of wolves, a fitting prelude to the battle ahead. Analysts gave Povetkin little chance, speculating not if Whyte would win, but in which round he would secure victory. The fight began.
And to AJ by knockout after causing havoc.
And Whyte's dominance was clear. His jabs repeatedly found their mark, with Povetkin struggling to break through Whyte's defenses.
Doesn't want to become readable or predictable to slip inside it or shoot that right hand over the top.
He likes to get in close as well, which has detonated on many. He had a bad start against Michael Hunter out in Saudi Arabia. Hunter, a very different type to Whyte, quick, skillful. I thought he won that night, Matt.
Yeah, I thought, you know, Povetkin did do well to fight his way back in to get put down.
How much is left in the locker? Got a pretty good jab and great adaptability. All the out-of-the-ring problems to deal with last year. And, only problem, Mark Tibbs no longer with him.
Yeah, the jab has been good here though in the first round. He's been Povetkin just to get the read a bit of the timing of his jab just yet. He's mixing it up and that's good to see.
Povetkin get to really get going. Always been stubborn and
you've got to make sure, Dillian, that when he throws that jab out that he brings it back as it leaves, because Povetkin's going to be dangerous with that right hand over the top.
He's missing there, Povetkin. Quiet opener.
The other, so they're wary early on. Good body shot from Dillian.
And he's had a tough one in with the likes of times as he lands a great body shot there, Joseph Parker.
Boxing intelligently here, he's taking his time, he's slipping and rolling under shots, he's landing a couple of really good body shots. Povetkin certainly felt those. Good right hand there, good lead right hand from Dillian.
At the end of the first round, Povetkin, as he went back to his corner, key to this. And again, as Povetkin tries to engage, again, it's a cool start from Dillian Whyte.
Yeah, his jab's good. He's
Looks at his corner for the stretch, it's got to favour Whyte.
Yeah, but he's established his jab, he's found his range with it. He's going up and down with that jab too, Dillian. He's not becoming predictable, he's jabbing the body as well, hooking as well. See the left drift of Povetkin.
It's very controlled this from Whyte. In here.
He's keeping his hands nice and high. He's getting his hands back on Dillian. He's not giving anything away.
From Dillian Whyte behind the jab, using the body shots, tight defense. Mind
really economical. He's wasting nothing. He's picking his punches, picking his shots. Good right hand there from him.
Yeah, beautiful again of Povetkin. They were working on them in the corner. Very calm, just like the attitude he's had all week in the fight camp bubble. Povetkin will still be dangerous though. Those big.
You see him moaning there to the referee. Good body puncher.
Jab from Povetkin. To wind back the clock. He's had a bit of an Indian summer to his career, but
he's really improved since then. And these fights that he takes that are risky fights that we're...
He never says he's the best, but he does say he's the best at adapting away. He looks up to the likes of Evander Holyfield and George Foreman, who took on Dillian Whyte.
Yeah,
Povetkin trying the body shots now, but marking under the right eye of Povetkin. He's being out-jabbed by Dillian Whyte. Yeah, because he's being softened up, Povetkin here, and another body shot from Dillian Whyte. And again, he's trying to fight back with some fire, but Whyte's heavy on.
By the fourth round, Povetkin had suffered 2 knockdowns, and defeat seemed inevitable.
Just landed 2 really good.
Beautiful shot. There's the speed as well. He's been spot on from the opening bell, Dillian Whyte. And we wondered Alexander Povetkin after the close fight with Michael Hunt. Vladimir Klitschko had Povetkin down a few times, but couldn't stop it. Povetkin will keep swinging as he attempts the body shots. The fresher, younger Dillian Whyte. Povetkin swinging and missing. That will expend energy dent in Whyte. And I suggest if he can't.
Yeah, I think he's really trying to make it dent in Dillian, looking for the right hand over the top, then he's looking for the left hook. Povetkin finding it hard to penetrate the defenses of Dillian.
Povetkin, they've thrown a lot of body shots already. These 2 heavyweights, which is good to see. Athletic, nimble, looking forward as he has done through his career. Oh, but a beautiful countering shot from Dillian for the second time. Didn't see it coming. Timed sweetly.
Just left uppercut counter.
Then came the 5th round, a moment that defied all expectations. Just as Povetkin's supporters were hoping he could simply survive, he delivered a stunning uppercut that knocked Whyte out cold.
From Whyte, but take nothing away from a big shot from Alexander is extraordinary. Oh, and when Alexander Povetkin.
The punch came out of nowhere, and even the 115-kilogram Whyte couldn't withstand its force. In an instant, the trajectory of the fight changed, and Povetkin emerged victorious in a truly spectacular fashion. Povetkin's victory was as unexpected as it was magnificent.
We'll go forward and get the shot.
Ruski Vitas, Alexander Sasha Povetkin.
Much left tonight after 4 rounds. He was shaking his head and everything, but he goes out.